All right, welcome back to Sheet the Car Mods, one of my personal favorite subs. We'll begin with number 19, because I am very badass.
If you hit me with my babies in the car, I'll whoop your ass till the cops come.
So when the police come and you have bruises on you, you can point to that person's car and be like, yeah, so there's your answer to what happened, and the police will be like, yeah, okay, we believe you. It's a real good way to incriminate yourself. I mean, or the person, you know, even if they didn't get hurt in the other vehicle, they could just claim that, you know, you beat them up and then get a big settlement. Probably better to just not incriminate yourself. Very tired. Did you attach a sewage system to your car? I mean, if you're going on long road trips, I suppose you might as well just make it easier on yourself. You don't have to make a pit stop. You can just sit down in that rear left seat, relieve yourself, and carry on your way. Very big pipes, too. Like, the odds of a clog are pretty minimal. I'd say I don't think I have any pipes in my house that are that big. So maybe I should get them installed. Like, just straight up get a crawl space going under there. F150 Fastback. This is actually kind of great. I love this. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, it's kind of like awful taste but great execution, because all they did was put a little thing over their cab. There's nothing more to it than that. They didn't actually really modify the car. It's just an add-on that goes over the top of the thing, and it makes it look kind of like the old Mustang. There should be another add-on that you can put over your cab that has the flying buttresses, and then it can be an F150 GT. That'd be great, and you can swap them out. Oh, do I want to look like a Mustang today? Do I want to just be a functional pickup today? Do I want to look like a GT today? All the options in the world. This is brilliant. This could be a new company, although it obviously already exists. Nissan Juke. I've seen a Porsche Cayenne around where I live that has pretty much the same rose gold kind of chrome wrap to it, and it doesn't work on that. And then you take it to a Nissan, and I guarantee you that wrap costs possibly more than the car is worth to put on there. It looks like a very well done, well applied wrap, and it's not cheap to do that. And I don't know how much a Nissan Juke costs. Let's find out. How much does a Nissan Juke MSRP? It starts at $15,000. But when you drive off the lot, it depreciates. This wrap could actually be equal to the value of the car, except it's going to devalue the car when you go to resell it, and then you're just going to have to pay to have the wrap taken off. So it's an interesting decision. This monstrosity. Okay, it's Dodge Neon, right? I'm sorry, but one Mercedes badge at the front, not enough. We need two. Obviously, people won't believe it's a real Mercedes unless we put two badges on the front. We need to get one at the top that kind of makes it look like a Sterling Moss SLR, and then we gotta get one from, I don't know, like a regular old E-Class at the bottom. We'll just tack them both together. It'll be amazing. And then we get the racing stripes on there, keep the Dodge Neon spoiler in the back, and I don't, but why? Oh, jeez. Kim Kardashian. I can't deal with this right now. Oh boy. This seems kind of hazardous. Like, I don't know. How many people can fit in there before the car just tips backwards? I guarantee you this is really screwing up a lot of the parts of the car. You're gonna go over a speed bump and the car is gonna like kind of just stay up there for a second, and then it's gonna come back down. It's gonna be like a seesaw. You could just tow a trailer or something if you need that extra space. This car owned by an Emirati prince. That is truly something else. Wow. It's like they saw the Mercedes G-Class 6x6 and they were like, no, we can do better. And they were like, let's take a boat and mix it with a Jeep and mix it with a tank and then drive it. They probably also own 50 other Ferraris and Lambos and stuff. So, you know, you get bored after that. You're like, I mean, I can literally have any car ever, so why don't I just make something absurd? you might as well. In the same position, you'd be bored too, and you'd do that. I had to share this. No, you've seen that one. Does this count? No, because it's not a real car. This is an abandoned car that they're like, this would be funny, and it is. That's amazing. It's like a monster truck on hay bales running over another abandoned car. That's great. Beautiful. Good use of old abandoned vehicles that apparently just happen to be found in old farms and barns. Why is that such a thing? Why is a barn find a thing? Why aren't cars found in other places? Why is it always on a farm? It's so, I don't understand. What is it about farming that lends itself to forgetting your vehicle in your barn and it's just there for a long time and you're like, all right, that. Oh yeah, I was wondering where that thing was. I was wondering where my old vintage car is that's now worth over $1 million. Oh yeah, I just left it in the barn, right. Oh, silly me. It's pretty dusty now, but hey, it's just a quick little restoration. We'll be over at the auction house selling for millions in no time. Okay, then that is epic. I would be surprised if no one's actually done that in California. You could probably get away with it. Like no one's gonna at the DMV, because they do have to manually approve the plate that you submit. Is anyone really gonna realize that though? I wouldn't. If I was reviewing at the DMV and I got X32 22A, and you have to provide a little description for what your plate means. You just be like, it's my computer X64 X32, and also I'm a 22-year-old adult, and that's why I want this plate. They'd be like, okay, it doesn't make sense to me, but sure. And you get away with it. There are probably some other ones that you could do too. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I'm sure the child in me could figure it out if I stuck with it long enough. You've definitely seen that one before. Wireless exhaust. Is this a real advertisement? Bluetooth wireless exhaust for $49.95. What? But no, wait, why? Why is it Bluetooth? I have so many questions. I don't understand. I assume just to look like you have an additional exhaust. Make it look like you got dual exhaust or something on a car that's really got a single exhaust. Why is it Bluetooth wireless? Is it just for aesthetics, but you're like, also, we'll market it as being Bluetooth wireless? Because, like, does it emit sound? But then you'd never be able to hear that. It's not like a little tiny thing like that can emit large volume noises, and then the battery would just run out in 2 seconds. I just don't understand. What is this? Why is this a thing? If you want to sell a vanity exhaust, just sell a vanity exhaust. Don't call it a Bluetooth wireless exhaust, you weirdo. And there's no way that matches the other exhaust on the other side. It's got the freaking titanium colors to it. No, stop it. Sweet new spoiler. Good Lord. Why is one side higher than the other as well? That's like, you're ruining you don't even, it's not symmetrical. Maybe you want, I don't know what the cars are called, that they do that dirt track racing, and they actually do have the spoiler like that. The only reason I've seen those is because it's videos of them crashing. That's the only reason why people see that, right? Is because you just get videos of them running into the fence and crashing and stuff. But it's like the dirt racing with the vehicles that have those crazy spoilers on them. So maybe they're a fan of watching that. But also, why is it off center? It's fixed in there with metal bars, like it's not adjustable. Why is it like this? I don't understand. All right, well, this doesn't seem right. What is that oh my God. It's an Acura. What in what the heck? How is it driving? Oh my God, the camber on the front wheels doesn't even look possible. They must have to replace their tires after every 10 miles or something. The car looks like it's wanting to just be put out of its misery. It looks like a turtle, sort of. A turtle that's like on the beach, just kind of struggling to go. It's like that leatherback turtle that we saw in a subreddit video last week. It's just like trying to get into the water. This is a turtle that's supposed to be in the water, but it's on land, and oh my God. Please don't do this. When you're taking a picture of this subreddit and the owner is coming. That's so accurate. I've seen for the reverse perspective, like someone taking a photo of my car, and then I approach it, and then I see them like quickly kind of put their phone away and start walking up. I'm like, it's cool, dude. Obviously, different reason in this case. In that case, they're taking a photo because they're like, oh, it's a Ford GT. Whereas in this, it's like, oh God, this is awful. So it'd be a different conversation. Generally, if you like to take photos of cool cars that you see, owners are more than happy to engage in conversation. You don't have to like kind of stealthily put away your phone and walk away. I see you. Senpai has noticed you already. Just embrace it. Oh God. Oh my God. It's a McLaren Speedtail, but a Prius. Wow. This is incredible. This might be my favorite find I have ever seen on this subreddit. Top quality, unbelievable. I wonder if this came before or after the McLaren Speedtail. I realize that the McLaren Speedtail is not the first thing to look like that and have the super swooping tail, but I mean, yeah, cars that set like land speed records and stuff, it has the completely flush wheels on there. This car is built for aero. What would complete this is if they have actually swapped the engine on this thing and it actually puts out crazy power. Because why else would you invest into all of this? Oh my God. You actually covered up the wheels for aero. You got this for aero. You better have swapped that engine out or I'm gonna be mad. It is a hybrid. All supercars are going in the hybrid direction too. The Prius was really just ahead of its time. It knew where hypercars were going and it preempted them. And this guy's got the right idea. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Brilliant. Oh my God, I wish I could use this as a thumbnail, but I think it's too wide of an image. Damn. And this, kids, is why you don't ruin your suspension geometry. Oh boy. Is it a Camber boy? Super Camber? Oh, we got some Camber and... Bummer. Oh, right onto the curb. See, and then the problem is the car has such low clearance that it's just scraped off its entire underbody by hitting the curb, whereas I bet you a stock FRS would have been able to just go up and over the curb and have not all of that happen. Oh, buddy, that's a bit of a bummer right there. They probably got a bunch of Rocket Bunny upgrades on there too. That's not cheap. Damn, sorry, dude. I mean, a certain amount of camber is actually good. It helps cornering. But when you just, when you do that and you're like on the ground, hovercraft style, it's the reason why the manufacturers don't do that out of the box. Seems legit. Any girl, oh my God. Yep, okay. But if you're 46 years old, sorry, I can't provide you with a place to stay. You have to be within the ages of 18 to 45. Not interested in anything older than that. No reason. It's just, you know, I found it's just I don't get along with anyone over that age. I don't really relate to them quite as much. So just, you know, be within that age, and I'm really nice. I'm single too. I just wanted you to know that. I just figured I'd, you know, be upfront about it so that, you know, you also have to be single too. I didn't really mention that part, but it's preferred, or just open-minded, you know, and also between those ages, free place to stay, no strings, mostly no strings attached. Just, I'm kind, I'm nice. Boy, well that was it. That was it for the last month of Sheathy car mods. I hope you've enjoyed. That Prius is I don't know if we can top that. That's unbelievable. I wish I could have seen that in the wild. That's brilliant. Anyway, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like. If you like, check out the playlist in the description. You want to catch more of this subreddit, or just watch all the other videos on the channel and stuff like that. Subscribe, and if you want to listen to the music playing in the background, link is in the outro over on McLaren Music. I'll see you next time.